New proposed changes to supplemental security income benefit eligibility could mean millions could benefit. A bill to change SSI benefits for elderly, blind, and disabled Americans would update a program that has not been changed in decades, Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown said when he introduced the bill. The SSI Savings Penalty Elimination Act would raise asset limits that keep around 8 million Americans who receive those federal benefits from having more savings tucked away. The program currently has a $2,000 cap for individuals and $3,000 for couples, and the legislation would look to increase those limits to $10,000 and $20,000, respectively, media reported. The limits have not been updated since the late 90s. Does remarriage affect Social Security? Remarriage does not affect a person's Social Security retirement benefits. This is because these payments are calculated based on your and your spouse's individual earnings histories. If you decide to remarry before turning the age of 60, you will lose eligibility for survivor benefits on the prior marriage. So, if your survivor benefits are part of your main income source, this is something that you might want to take into consideration. Remarrying after turning 60 years old has no effect on survivor benefits. If you simply got divorced and later decide to remarry, the benefits paid to you from your prior spouse's account stop. If you are getting remarried, your SSI payment amount may change as a result of your new spouse's income and resources. If you and your new spouse both get SSI, your payment amount will change from an individual rate to a couple's rate. To determine the SSI benefit amount a couple is eligible to receive, their combined countable income is deducted from the federal benefit rate. The result is then divided equally and paid to the couple in separate checks. How to apply for widow/widower survivors benefits? According to the Social Security Administration, to apply for widows/widowers or surviving divorced spouses benefits, you need to prove your eligibility by providing the following documents: evidence of the worker's death, your birth certificate or other documents that verify your birth, evidence of your U.S. citizenship or lawful alien status, proof of U.S. military discharge papers, if you had military service before 1968, your W-2 forms and / or self-employment tax returns for the previous year. Final divorce decree, if you are applying as a surviving divorced partner. Marriage certificate, SSI 2022 payment schedule. SSI payments are paid on the first of every month unless impacted by a holiday. The schedule for the rest of 2022 is June 1, July 1st, August 1st, September 1st, September 30th, November 1st, December 1st, December 30th. Can you qualify for SSI if you already get Social Security benefits? Even if you currently get Social Security disability insurance or retirement benefits, you may be eligible for SSI monthly payments. States that supplement Social Security. Some types of state supplement payments are administered by the Social Security Administration, but these states are responsible for administering supplement payments: California, Delaware, Hawaii, Iowa, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, Washington. State stimulus packages are alive and well. Although the federal government seems to be out of the stimulus business for the time being, many states have picked up the ball and are running with their own stimulus proposals. Although not all will be approved, here's what some of the states are working on to get their residents more aid. California. The state of California has run a surplus for the past 2 years, and residents have benefited. In 2021 and early 2022, the state sent out 2 rounds of direct stimulus checks to residents, and in 2022, Gov. Gavin Newsom has proposed sending out debit cards in the amount of $400 to help offset the rising cost of gas. Residents would receive 1 card per car owned, up to a limit of 2, or $800 per household, with payments coming as early as July. Illinois. Democrats in Illinois are proposing stimulus checks that would arrive in residents' mailboxes by September, amounting to $100 per person and $50 per child in each household. The proposal would also provide up to $300 in property tax relief checks, the suspension of grocery taxes and gas tax increases for 6 months, and a freeze on school supplies taxes for 10 days in August. Idaho. Residents in Idaho will get rebate checks or direct deposits amounting to the greater of 12% of their 2020 taxes, or $75. Maine. The governor of Maine, Janet Mills, has proposed sending state residents stimulus checks of $850. The money will come from the state's $682 million surplus. New Mexico. New Mexico residents who file joint returns and have incomes under $150,000 will receive a one-time tax rebate of $500. Single filers with incomes of under $75,000 are eligible for a $250 rebate. Other credits include $1,000 for full-time hospital nurses, a refundable child tax credit of up to $175 per child, a 3-year partial income tax exemption for military retirees, and an extension of the solar market tax credit equal to 10% of qualifying purchase and installation costs. Indiana. Indiana lawmakers approved an expansion of the state's $125 stimulus payments to residents to make about 450,000 low-income residents also eligible. Georgia. Gov. Brian Kemp recently signed stimulus payments for Georgia residents into law. These one-time refunds would be $250 for single taxpayers, or married filing separately, $375 for heads of household, and $500 for joint filers. New Jersey. New Jersey Gov. Phil Murphy has proposed sending out $500 stimulus checks to low-earning taxpayers who filed using a tax identification number rather than a Social Security number, in an effort to include undocumented immigrants. Virginia. Virginia legislators are hashing out the details of a potential $300 stimulus check to all Virginia taxpayers. 2 other proposed bills are looking to reduce or eliminate the state's grocery tax and suspend the state's 26.2-cent gas tax for 1 year. New York. New York Gov. Kathy Hochul has proposed a property tax rebate ranging from about $425 to $970 for low- and middle-income households in the state. In addition to other actions, including tax relief for businesses, the state is also implementing a suspension of the state tax on motor fuels through December. Hawaii. In January, Gov. David Ige proposed a $100 refund for all taxpayers and dependents. In April, the Hawaii House Committee on Finance upped the ante, approving $300 checks for taxpayers earning less than $100,000, or $100 for those making more than that. Thanks for watching.